During Chick-Fil-A Appreciation Day, there was one gentleman who went to the restaurant not to support the restaurant, but to actually give one of the employees a piece of his mind. That gentleman is Adam Smith. He's actually a CFO of Vante Inc., which is a medical device manufacturer. And in this video, he starts off by going through the drive-thru, ordering water because he knows it's free, and then listen to how he treats the employee.
Hey, how you doing?
Fine.
Good. Is this my free water?
It is.
Awesome. You know why I'm getting the free water, right?
I do not.
Because Chick-fil-A is a hateful corporation.
I disagree. We don't treat any of our customers differently. We don't.
I know, but the corporation gives money to hate groups. Hate groups. Just because people want to kiss another guy. Sorry?
I have to stay neutral on the subject. My personal beliefs
I
shouldn't be in
understand.
the workplace.
Yeah, I believe that too. I don't believe corporations should be giving money to hateful
I'm really
groups.
that you're videotaping.
Totally understand. I'll take my water.
Okay. It's my pleasure to serve you always.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm glad that I can take a little bit of money from Chick-fil-A and maybe less money to hate groups.
Well,
Have a great day.
We're always happy to serve every
I don't know how you live with yourself
Anything you
and
need.
work here. I don't understand it. This is a horrible corporation with horrible values.
We're here to
You
serve
deserve
in
better.
any way that you need.
You deserve better. Rachel deserves better. Okay?
Well, I hope you have a really nice day.
I will. I just did something really good. I feel purposeful. Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
Okay. I'm a nice guy, by the way, and I'm
You
totally
are.
heterosexual. I'm not gay in me. I just can't stand the hate, you know? It gotta stop. It's gotta stop, guys.
Well,
Stand up.
Have a nice day.
All right. See you guys.
Now, that video resulted in his termination, which I think we can have a little discussion about.
Yeah. So, you know, before I watched the video, I thought going and yelling at a random employee, that's just so out of bounds. Look, we're against Chick-fil-A's policy. We're the ones that did the ban before I think almost anyone else did. Michael Schur decided, hey, let's stop eating Chick-fil-A, and we did a whole official thing on it online, TV, etc. This is not the right way to go about it. Having watched the video, if he hadn't said, I don't know how you live with yourself, which I thought that is when he crossed the line, then it wasn't that bad. He was just registering his complaint. Now, it's a little useless to register it with that poor girl that's doing the checkout. It's not her policy, and she's just trying to get along and make a living. So it's not on her. But sometimes I will register a complaint with people, like if there's, you know, if I'm getting service over the phone or something, and what I'll tell them is, look, the reason I'm telling you this is not to yell at you, obviously, and I don't yell, but what I say is, so I want you to pass it on to your managers, because I think that it's important that people know this, right? Mm-hmm. So if he hadn't said that line, I don't think he should have been fired over it, right?
I don't think he should have been fired over it, even though he did say that line. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think he handled this situation correctly. He's not making a difference here. He's the one who's looking like a bad guy. It's not, I mean, you're not changing anything. In fact, you're making the people who are standing up for gay rights look bad when you're doing that.
Right.
However, he didn't do anything illegal, right? Mm-hmm. And that's freedom of speech right there. And if he wants to voice his concerns to an employee, he's protected under the Constitution to do so. He shouldn't be fired for that.
And I think you make a great point. And if he had gotten into a fight that was not political, which happens all the time with someone who's serving him or at the mall or whatever it might be, there's no way they would have fired him over it, right? If he had gotten into an altercation with that same exact person because they didn't agree on the change or he didn't get the right service, there's no way he would have been fired, right? Now, it was poor judgment on his part as the chief financial officer to put this up on YouTube. It was poor judgment to go in the first place. So I think if they, you know, said, hey, listen, we got to do X, Y, or Z to show you that there are consequences, this is not the image we want for our company, I can understand that. Is it going too far? Ultimately, even though I thought he crossed some lines there, and that I obviously didn't agree with the original action, or when he said that, or the heterosexual thing, which was just funny, right?
Oh, sorry. I'm a nice guy, and I'm straight, by the way.
Yeah. But is it a firing offense? No, Anna, I'm with you. It's not a firing offense. But look, there's just so much better ways to go about the Chick-fil-A thing. When people are going to go in and kiss at Chick-fil-A's, and that's happening on Friday, okay, that's fun, and that's an interesting statement to make, right? Okay, when you do a ban, I think that's an important statement to make because that affects their bottom line. Don't go yelling at random employees. And the last thing on that, and why it's particularly bad, is that then you almost turn Chick-fil-A into the victims, which is what you don't want to do. And the whole point of being a liberal or a progressive is that you fight up, that you fight against the powerful on behalf of everybody else to get justice, right? if you're fighting down and you're yelling at an employee when you're a chief financial officer and she's just working the cash register, that's not the right way to go, and that's certainly not the progressive thing to do.